नमस्सर्वेभ्यः व्योम संस्कृतपाठशालायाः कौशलसंवर्धनं संस्कृतव्याकरणं निबन्धलेखनं च इत्यस्य प्रक्रमस्य अद्य 17 पाठः। अद्य वयं जष्ट्वसन्धेः चर्त्वसन्धेश्च नियमान् पश्यामः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। अस्माभिः एतावता स्वरसन्धीनाम् अध्ययनं कृतं। यत्र औत्सर्गिकाः अथवा सामान्यसन्धयः एते 5 भवन्ति। सवर्णे परे अका अ इ उ ऋ लृ एतेषां सवर्णे स्वरे परे सवर्णदीर्घः भवति। अकारस्य इक् वर्णेषु परेषु गुणः भवति। एच् वर्णेषु परेषु वृद्धिः भवति। सो अकारस्य विषये सवर्णदीर्घः गुणः वृद्धिः इति सम्भवत्रयम् अस्ति। एवम् इक् वर्णानां विषये सवर्णे स्वरे परे सवर्णदीर्घः भवति, असवर्णे स्वरे परे यण् आदेशः भवति। ए ओ ऐ औ एतेषां तु अयायादेशः अवावादेशश्च अथवा आहत्य यान्तवान्तादेशः अयादिसन्धिर्वा भवति सर्वेषु स्वरेषु परेषु। एते सामान्यनियमाः भवन्ति। एतदपवादत्वेन यदि पदान्ते एकारः ओकारो वा अस्ति, अग्रे ह्रस्व अकारः अस्ति तर्हि पूर्वरूपं भवति इति अपवादः भवति। तस्यापि अपवादत्वेन गो शब्दस्य अचिपरे अवङ् इत्यादेशः विहितः। So we have a general rule and on top of it we have the specific rules. एवमेव पररूपसन्धिः सवर्णदीर्घस्यापि अपवादत्वेन भवति, वृद्धिसन्धेः अपि अपवादत्वेन भवति। तत्र बहवः विशिष्टनियमाः सन्ति। वृद्धिसन्धिः अपि गुणस्य अपवादत्वेन भवति। अक्ष ऊहिनी अक्षौहिणी इत्यादिषु पररूपस्यापि अपवादत्वेन वृद्धिः भवति। So the general rule we have one vruddhi, right? So a followed by a o I o vruddhi is a general rule, but there are many special rules of vruddhi which are designed to cater to these exceptional cases. So this is an overview of the ach sandhis or the swara sandhis. तदनन्तरम् अस्माभिः प्रकृतिभावस्य विषये अपि ज्ञातम्। प्रकृतिः इत्युक्ते मूलरूपं, यत्र व्यत्ययं विना वर्णस्य प्राकृतिकं रूपम् एव श्रूयते, अर्थात् सन्धिः न भवति। यद्यपि कस्यचित् स्वरसन्धेः सर्वे नियमाः विद्यन्ते, तथापि सन्धिः कदाचित् न करणीयः। So Prakriti-bhava is a case where it is stipulated that the varnas, especially the swaras, are to be retained in their original form without modifying them. We are not allowed to do the sandhi despite the fact that the rules or the conditions for the sandhi are present or are satisfied. Kuta bhavati prakriti-bhavaha? प्लुतस्य प्रकृतिभावः भवति। यदि प्लुतस्वरः अस्ति तर्हि प्लुतस्यैव श्रवणं भवति, तस्य कोऽपि स्वरसन्धिः न भवति। एवमेव प्रगृह्यस्य प्रकृतिभावः भवति। प्रगृह्यः नाम कः? वयं दृष्टवन्तः भिन्नानां पदानां प्रगृह्य इति संज्ञा दीयते. वस्तुतः प्रगृह्यम् इति वक्तव्यं. प्रगृह्यम् इति संज्ञा दीयते. कस्य भवति? ईदूदेदन्तं द्विवचनम्. ईकारान्तम् ऊकारान्तम् एकारान्तं द्विवचनम् अस्ति चेत् हरिः हरी, गुरुः गुरु, गंगा गंगे, ई ऊ ए. ईकारान्त उकारान्त एकारान्त द्विवचन शब्दाः सन्ति चेत् प्रगृह्य संज्ञां प्राप्नुवन्ति. अतः प्रकृतिभावः भवति. So pragrihya is a name. What is the effect of getting that name or getting that tag is that you will not modify it by any of the sandhi rules, right? It is like having a pass, right? So generally, for example, wherever you go, say you have to go through a particular queue. If you have a special pass, you are allowed to bypass that queue and go ahead without having to undergo any of the, say, scans or security checks. So it is like having a VIP pass, which allows the pragrihya to pass by the sandhi rules, so it does not get modified. It just goes ahead without getting any sandhi. So pragrihya is like that pass. It's a tag which is attached to specific terms, which allows them to stay in their original form without getting modified. एवमेव अमू अमी इति शब्दद्वयस्यापि प्रगृह्य संज्ञा भवति. अतः सन्धिः न भवति. प्रकृतिभावः भवति इत्युक्ते सन्धिः न भवति इति तात्पर्यम्. एवमेव ओकारान्त निपातानाम् अहो, आहो, उताहो इत्यादि ओकारान्त अव्ययानां प्रगृह्य संज्ञा भवति. एवं प्लुतस्य प्रगृह्यस्य च यः प्रकृतिभावः अस्ति सः नित्यः प्रकृतिभावः. So it is compulsory where sandhi does not happen. You are not allowed to do sandhi under any circumstance. तेन सह कदाचित् वैकल्पिकः प्रकृतिभावः अपि भवति. तत्र दृष्टम् इक् वर्णानाम् असवर्णे अचिपरे. तत्र इतोपि केचन नियमाः सन्ति. पदान्ते इक् वर्णः भवेत्, समासः न भवेत्. यथा चक्री अत्र इति दृष्टं, तत्र प्रकृतिभावः भवति. यण् सन्धेः, so this is actually a subdomain of the conditions of yൺ sandhi, because whenever there is ik and asavarna ach, the only sandhi you can do is yൺ sandhi. But under these specific conditions, if it is padanta and not a samasa, the sandhi is prevented. Evam akvarnanam a, I, u, r, l panchanam api rikare pare, when followed by rikara, atrapi padantatvam apekshyate, kintu samaso va asamaso va ubhayatrapi ayam prakritibhavah bhavati. गो शब्दस्य अचिपरे प्रकृतिभावः भवति. गो अग्रम् इत्यत्र गो अग्रम् इत्येव सन्धिं विना भवति. संबोधने यः ओकारः, यथा विष्णो, शम्भो, प्रभो इत्यादि संबोधन प्रथम रूपस्य यः ओकारः, तस्य iti shabde pare eva. It is very, very specific. Only when followed by the word iti. This is actually found a lot in the Vedas. Vedeshu padapathaha iti bhavati. So when they are showing the split of words, a lot of times the word iti is found there. So tatra iti shabde pare prakriti bhavah bhavati iti chatvaraha niyamaha uktaha. अत्र सर्वत्रापि विकल्पेन प्रकृतिभावः भवति. So these cases are not compulsory. We can go by the usual sandhi route and get the forms. Whatever sandhi is applicable wherever you get the forms. But there is one optional form, which is the Prakriti Bhava form. And additionally, in the first two cases, that is the ikvarnasya asavarne achipare, akvarnasya rikare pare cha, prakriti bhavena saha hrasvaha api bhavati. Yadi purvapadam दीर्घान्तम् अस्ति यथा चक्री अत्र नदी एति एतादृशेषु दीर्घः अस्ति चेत् तत्र ह्रस्वः अपि भवति. It is an additional effect to Prakriti Bhava. Along with Prakriti Bhava, if it happens to be long, we also shorten it. So this is the summary of Prakriti Bhava, which is basically like an exception to Swara Sandhi. We don't find Prakriti Bhava for Vyanjana Sandhis. Atra achipare इत्यनेन अच्सन्धेः विषये एव प्रकृतिभावः भवति. Okay. इदानीं सन्धिः इत्यत्र पञ्चप्रकरणानि इति ज्ञातवन्तः वयं. स्वरसन्धिः, व्यञ्जनसन्धिः, विसर्गसन्धिः, प्रकृतिभावः तथा स्वादिसन्धिः इति. तत्र स्वरसन्धेः विषये ज्ञातं, प्रकृतिभावस्य विषये अपि ज्ञातं. व्यञ्जनसन्धिः अथवा हल्सन्धीनां विषये वयम् इदानीम् अग्रे पश्यामः. The order of हल्सन्धीस् in the book सन्धिविवेकपुस्तके आदौ श्चुत्वं ष्टुत्वं दीयते, किन्तु विवरणसौकर्यार्थं मया आदौ जष्ट्वसन्धिः चर्त्वसन्धिश्च पाठ्यते. So this is purely to orient ourselves with the Paninian way. When we look at how actually sandhis happen, there is an order. So in Swara Sandhi, usually it is only one Sandhi which happens, except when we saw in, say, Gavendraha, maybe you had Avang and then Guna Sandhi. So except a couple of places, mostly it is just one Sandhi which is happening. We do either Guna or Vriddhi or Yan, etc. Okay. Because their domains are all sort of mutually exclusive. But when we come to Hal Sandhi, we find that there are many cases where we have to apply a series of Hal Sandhis. There are many cases where multiple Hal Sandhis occur and the order also matters. And generally the first Sandhi which we do at any point happens to be Jashtva Sandhi. Jashtva Sandhim Krutva eva agre अन्ये हल् सन्धयः क्रियन्ते. अतः अस्माभिः आदौ जष्ट्वसन्धेः अध्ययनं क्रियते. अनन्तरं ये सन्धयः सन्ति पुस्तके तेषां सर्वेषामपि अध्ययनं कुर्मः. केवलं क्रमे किञ्चिदिव मया परिवर्तनं कृतमस्ति. Okay. So you will find Jashtva Sandhi is, I think, the third Sandhi in the book if you want to follow in the Sandhi Viveka book. जष्ट्वसन्धेः नियमं यदा वयं पश्यामः, झलां जशोन्ते इति सूत्रमस्ति. पदान्ते वर्तमानानां झलां स्थाने सवर्णाः जशः स्युः इति सन्धेः नियमः. कः अर्थः? पदान्ते. By now we should know what is padanta. Subantam tingantam padam bhavati. So padanta refers to at the end of a pada. This pada can be independent words, can also be a samasa. Very often the examples which are taken here are all samasas. So samasa, you should always remember the first component of the samasa is always padanta only. Okay. So if you have, say, Sitayaha patihi, Sita patihi, Sita is a pada there. So that akara is called padanta. Similarly, if I say Bhagavad Gita, so Bhagavat and Gita, the first component Bhagavat is a pada. So we have padante takaraha. So padante vartamananam jhalam sthane jhal iti pratyaharaha asti. माहेश्वर सूत्राणि यदि स्मरामः झभञ् घढधश् जबगडदश् खफछठथ चटतव् कपै शशसर् हल्. So झकारादारभ्य हलः लकार पर्यन्तं. What does it include? पंचमवर्णान् विहाय सर्वाणि वर्गीय व्यञ्जनानि. Okay. Panchamavarnan vihaya, because nyamangananam comes before, right? Before the what you call jha. So nyamangananam jhabhai. So vargiya vyanjaneshu panchamavarnaha na bhavanti. Tadvihaya anye sarve varnaha. That is the first 4 letters of any varga. And sha, sha, sa, ha. हल झल इत्यत्र श श स ह चत्वारः वर्णाः. All these are considered under झल. पदान्ते वर्तमानानां झलां स्थाने जशः स्युः. The sandhi is called jashtva sandhi. Jash is again a pratyahara. Jabagadash. The third letter of each varga is called jash, right? So kavarge gakaraha ka kha ga cha cha ja ta tha da ta tha da pa pha ba. Okay. So yadi tatra varga kramena uchyate tarhi ga ja da da ba iti uchyate. Kintu pratyahara kramena yada vadamaha jabagadada. It is the third column among the vargiya vyanjanas. Jash varnaha adeshaha bhavati ityataha asya sandhehe jashtvam iti nama. Most of the sandhis in hal sandhis end with that tva. Jashtva, chartva, shchutva, ष्टुत्वा छत्वा. तत्र त्वा इत्यस्य विशिष्ट अर्थः नास्ति, सः आदेशः इत्यर्थः. So jash tvam means jash being the adesha. Shchutvam means shchu being the adesha. यथा तत्र स्वरसन्धिषु अपि आदेशम् आश्रित्य एव तत्र नामदीयते. वृद्धिसन्धिः, गुणसन्धिः. वृद्धिसन्धौ वृद्धिः आदेशः, गुणसन्धौ गुणः आदेशः. एवं जष्ट्वसन्धौ जश् वर्णः आदेशः भवति. सो अत्र वयं पश्यामः चेत् पदान्ते झल् वर्णः. झल् इत्यनेन क ख ग घ च छ ज झ ट ठ ड ढ त थ द ध प फ ब भ सर्वेषां वर्गाणां पञ्चमवर्णाः sh. So even though when we counted their jhal technically includes sh, sh, sa, ha, all 4. But due to other rules, always we should remember that the rules stated by Panini do not operate independently. Okay? So there will be multiple rules to consider and we have to finally understand which sandhi operates where. So jashtva sandhi, even though the rule states jhal, jashtva does not happen for sh, sa or ha. There are other rules which come into play. So only for the murdhanya shakara we have jashtva. Kaha adeshaha? Tasyaiva vargasya tritiya varnaha. Kavarga varnaha asti chet gakaraha adeshaha bhavati. Chavarga varnaha asti chet jakaraha bhavati. Tavarga varnaha asti chet dakaraha bhavati. तवर्गवर्णः अस्ति चेत् दकारः भवति, पवर्गवर्णः अस्ति चेत् बकारः भवति। तस्य वर्गस्य तृतीयवर्णः आदेशः भवति। षकारस्य तर्हि किं करणीयम्? ऋटु रषाणां मूर्धा. We know that the sthana for sh is murdha. Among the vargas, the murdha is the sthana for tavarga. So the closest affinity to shakara is tavarga because they share the same sthana. So even for shakara, da will be the adesha because of the similarity of uchcharana sthana. So vargiya vyanjanam asti chet vargasya tritiya varnah adeshah bhavati. Shakarah asti chet dakarah adeshah bhavati. All this I am sure you would have learnt even when we studied Jashtva at any point. Jashtva is a very common sandhi. The one point where you may have to slightly refine your understanding is the nimitta for Jashtva sandhi. अत्र पूर्वमपि यत्र अस्माभिः वाक्यं दृष्टम्, इदं वाक्यं तु पुस्तके एव अस्ति। पदान्ते वर्तमानानां झलां स्थाने savarnaah jashah. Savarna jash means the same varga. We know that the same varga is all savarna of each other. So it is the jash, that is the third letter of the same varga will be the adesha. The rule does not specify when, that is what do you need ahead, which is the paravarna. Because Jashtva sandhi technically does not need any specific paravarna. Sarveshu varneshu pareshu jashtvam bhavati. According to the rule stated by Panini and how it operates, jashtva happens as long as this jhal varna is at padanta. Jhal varnaha padante asti chet jashtvam bhavati. It is immaterial what is the letter following. So we will understand this more. So please don't start asking any questions right now. Please listen fully till the end of the class and then we will come back if you have any doubts on that. Adau udaharanani pashyamaha. Ach antaha ityasti. Ach iti pratyaharaha vayam janimaha. Ach iti swaraha. Tatra a ch iti jhal varnaha. Agre akaraha asti. So it is just there. It does not matter, as I said, whatever, there is some letter. Now the rule says jhal varnasya sthane jash varnaha ityukte chavargasya tritiya varnaha adeshah bhavati tada a j antaha ajantaha iti rupam siddhyati. Atra jashtvam kritamasti. So the ch is replaced by j. So this is not ekadesha. Only the purva varna is replaced. The chakara is replaced by jakara. So ajantaha. Ajanta shabdaha, halanta shabdaha. Yesham shabdanam ante ajvarnaha, swaravarnaha asti. Te ajanta shabdaha. अन्यानि कानिचन उदाहरणानि पश्यामः. वाक् ईशः इत्यस्ति. पदान्ते ककारः अस्ति. तस्य गकारः आदेशः भवति. वाग् ईशः, वागीशः. Remember always the second component remains the same. It does not change in any way. Only k is replaced by g. Vagishah. Shash varam. Atra pratipadikam asti shash. If you remember the sankhya shat, we say it is shakaranta shabdah. So the Pratipadika is Shash Varam. It is a samasa. So again, I clarify, there is somebody who has asked. So it is a Pratipadika. Why is it considered a pada? We should understand the basic concept of samasa is two subantas combine with each other. This is a very, very important concept to understand in general for everything. So when we are doing a samasa, for example, Sitayaha patihi iti yadi samasaha kriyate. There are two subantas here. Okay, Sitayaha iti subantam padamasti. Evam patihi ityatra subantam padamasti. Padayoho samasaha bhavati. In samasa, we always combine complete padas. We don't combine pratipadikas. But as a part of the samasa process, the vibhakti pratyaya is deleted. Sitayaha ityatra sita iti pratipadikam, yaha iti vibhakti pratyayaha. Pratyayasya lopaha bhavati. Patihi ityatrapi pati iti pratipadikam, that visarga comes from the pratyaya. So the pratyaya part is always deleted in a samasa and we retain the pratipadikas. So Sita ityatra pratipadikam tishtati, Pati ityatra pratipadikam tishtati. Now Sitapati is a samasta pada. To this we further go on, as we saw, if you remember in one of the introductory classes, a samasa is a pratipadika. So now like Hari Shabda, you go on adding all the vibhakti pratyayas. So we get Sitapatihi, Sitapati, Sitapatayaha ityadi. That is the general process of a samasa. So here, even though we hear only the pratipadika form, in the background it is a pada. You don't start directly with the pratipadika Sita or the pratipadika Pati. You start with Sitayaha, start with Patihi, and remove that vibhakti pratyaya, but that pada attribute remains. That is why wherever it is a samasa, the purva pada, this portion, is still a pada. It is retaining the original pada status. So padante iti yatra yatra sandhihi uchyate. Sandhishu bahutra padante iti uchyate. Padante sandhihi asti chet samasepi bhavatyeva. Atayeva etani sarvani udaharanani samastapadanyeva. Vagishaha is a samastapada. Shadvaram is a samastapada. Atra sarvatrapi vak iti padam. Shash iti. Even though it is in the pratipadika form, it is a pada because it is a component of a samasa. This basic understanding is very important for applying sandhis correctly. So now, shash varam ityatra kim kriyate tatra padante shakaraha asti. Shakarasya jashtvam dakaraha bhavati. We learned that. So shadvaram iti bhavati. Chit rupam takaraha asti. Padante takarasya tavarga tritiyaha dakaraha adeshaha bhavati. Chidrupam. Ap indriyam. Ap shabdaha. Ap ityasya jalam ityarthaha. Jalasya indriyam, the organ with which we sense water, it is called taste. There is, if we look at the 5 elements, Prithvi, Apaha, Tejaha, Vayuhu, Akashaha, each of the 5 bhutas has an indriya, a sense organ associated with it. They have a guna, an attribute. And for that attribute, there is also an organ. So the organ which perceives jala, that is the meaning of the word. which is tongue basically. So up indriyam padante pakarah asti tasya bakaradeshah bhavati abindriyam iti rupam bhavati. Samidh आधानम प्रसिद्धः शब्दः समिध धकारांत स्त्रीलिंग शब्दः. Okay, so samit, it is the various types of twigs which are collected for homa, right? Agnihotra and other homas. So samidh adhanam padante dhakarah asti तस्य स्थाने तवर्गस्य तृतीयवर्णः भवति समिदाधानम् इति रूपं भवति. Okay, so we have seen various cases. If there is a jhal letter at padanta, we get jashtva as the adesha. किञ्चिदिव अभ्यासं कुर्मः. ये वक्तुमिच्छन्ति हस्तमुन्नयन्तु. Sarita Garg.
Shadananah. Shakara replaced by Dagara. Shadananah.
Samyak. Uttamam. Shash Ananah. So it is the same way. So sh is replaced by d. So we get Shadananah. Dhanyavadaha. Lakshmi R.
Namaste Bhaini.
Ah.
Sup antaha. Ip replaced by bha. Subantaha.
Subantaha. So sup pakarasya sthane bakaraha adeshaha subantaha. Purnima.
नमस्ते भगिनी. महत् यशः महद् यशः
महद्यशः तकारस्य स्थाने दकारः भवति महद्यशः. सम्यक्. अश्विन्.
up plus dihi ब abdihi.
अब्धिः. सम्यक्. सो अब्धिः इत्यस्य समुद्रः इत्यर्थः. So up is again water. The word dhi indicates a reservoir. That is where it is stored. So that is why we have many words. Jala dhihi, vari dhihi, payodhihi. Any word for water, if we join the word dhi, it becomes ocean, the biggest reservoir of water. So jaladhi, varidhi, ambudhi, abdhi, everything means ocean. Malati. Again.
नमस्ते भगिनी. मया न दृश्यते एकनिमिषं. मधुलिड् जायते. दकारस्य स्थाने दकारः भवति न.
ढकारस्य स्थाने डकारः भवति.
मधुलिड् डयते.
मधुलिड् डयते. सम्यक्. सो मधुलिड् इत्यस्य भ्रमरः इत्यर्थः. So that which licks madhu, literally. So a honeybee. Dayate is flies. So madhulid dayate. Dhakarasya sthane dakaraha bhavati. Okay. So similarly, if we split the sandhi, Rajeshwari Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini. षट् दर्शनानि डकारस्य स्थाने टकारः. षट् दर्शनानि.
Pratipadika.
अथवा षट् दर्शनानि.
Shash darshanani. So technically this is how it happens. Though we at basic stages we say shat, it is coming from the pratipadika. Shakarasya dakarah adeshah bhavati.
धन्यवादः भगिनी.
Shyamala Bhagini.
स्वर्गादपि
स्वर्गात् अपि
अपि
स्वर्गादपि सम्यक् तकारस्य स्थाने दकारः जष्ट्वं भवति साई सरस्वती
वाग्व्यवहारः वाक् ककारस्य स्थाने गकारः भवति
हा सम्यक् वाक् व्यवहारः सारी हा वाक् व्यवहारः वाग् व्यवहारः ककारस्य स्थाने गकारः भवति वीणा भगिनी
महत् इदं नमस्ते भगिनी महत् इदं
महत् इदं महदिदं तकारस्य स्थाने दकारः आदेशः भवति सम्यक् उमा सुन्दरी
नमस्ते भगिनी जगद्गुरुः जगत् प्लस गुरुः जगद्गुरुः
जगत् प्लस गुरुः जगद्गुरुः सम्यक् उत्तमम् अत्र इतोपि पश्यामः 1 सेकेण्ड् सो अन्यानि कानिचन उदाहरणानि पश्यामः जष्ट्वसन्धेः शिवानन्दलहर्यां प्रसिद्धः श्लोकः अस्ति त्रयी वेद्यं हृद्यं त्रिपुरहरमाद्यं त्रिनयनं जटाभारोदारं चलदुरगहारं मृगधरं शिवस्य श्लोकः अस्ति चलदुरगहारं तत्र कथं सन्धिच्छेदः भवति वेङ्कटरामन् महोदय
नमस्ते भगिनी शलदुरगाहारं शलत् शलत् शलतुः अगाह अगहारं
नो 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 नाट् विसर्गसन्धिः अत्र जष्ट्वसन्धिः अस्ति जष्ट्वं किमस्ति विच् इस्
तकारस्य स्थाने तकारं
तदा किं भवति
चलतु
चलत् चलत्
चलत् उरगहारं
चलत् सो यु हाव् चलद् दकारस्य स्थाने दकारः जष्ट्वं सो द एक्चुअल स्थानी was the so chalat uragaharam chaladuragaharam similarly chidalambam tatra katham bhavati
चित् आलम्बं
chit alambam chidalambam ubhayatrapi so chalat uragaharam chalat is moving uraga means a snake so he who has a moving serpent that is a live serpent as his hara chaladuragaharam mrigadharam chidalambam sambam shivamati vidambam hridi bhaje so chit alambam chit is the consciousness so we say Satchidananda so that is chit and alamba ubhayatrapi takarasya sthane jashtvam dakarah bhavati similarly we have a shloka in the Bhagavad Gita yadyad vibhutimat sattvam shrimadurjitameva va tattadevava gachatvam mama tejomsha sambhavam atrapi yadyat vibhutimat right so you have the jashtva shrimat urjitam shrimadurjitam तद् एव वस्तुतः सर्वत्र दकारः भवति अत्र इदानीं प्रश्नः विभूतिमत् सत्वं we just learnt that जष्ट्वा does not require a specific paravarna सर्वत्रापि जष्ट्वं भवति इति चेत् अत्रापि भवति वा we don't hear the dakara विभूतिमद् or तद् कथं भवति इति ज्ञातुं तत्र अपरः सन्धिः चर्त्वसन्धिः अपि अस्माभिः ज्ञातव्यः so jashtva and chartva many times have a kind of a cancelling effect so jashtvam ityukte vargasya tritiya varnah adeshah bhavati chartvam ityatra char झल वर्णानां खर वर्णे परे तत्र खरि च इति अस्ति खरि परे खर इत्युक्ते किम् पूर्वमपि दृष्टं कर्कश व्यञ्जनानि सो ख फ छ ठ थ च ट त क प श ष स एते वर्णाः खर वर्णाः इति उच्यन्ते so these are the karkasha vyanjanas which are the khar letters when followed by khar letters the same jhal varna right so jhal varnanam sthane jhal as we just saw four varnas first four letters of any vargiya vyanjanani and shashasah and char the adesha is char char means cha ta ta ka pa sha sha sa is still there okay so cha ta ta ka pa is the first letter so first letter of a varga being adesha is chartva sandhi though sha sha sa is involved in both the sthani and adesha I mean, you will replace it by the same letter. Okay, so chartva sandhi does not effectively apply for shasha saha. Just like jashtva sandhi does not apply for shasha or ha. No, chartva also does not apply. It applies for vargiya vyanjanas. So, vargiya vyanjaneshu, the first four letters, if you have a karkasha vyanjana or a khar letter, ka, cha, ta, ta, pa, vargasya prathama varnaha. This is the char. Char, tva. Char refers to cha, ta, tav, kapai and shashasar. So, the first letter of the varga being adesha is called chartva sandhi. कथं भवति तद् सरः इत्यस्ति okay so तद् शब्दः दकारः अस्ति झल् वर्णः अग्रे सकारः अस्ति सकारः खर् वर्णः अस्ति right so I have to add the label here sakara is khar that is a karkasha vyanjana so when followed by a karkasha vyanjana jhal is replaced by char that is the first letter of the same varga so we get tat saraha saraha ityukte sarovarah pond ityarthah now when we put together the chartva and jashtva so what happens is for example shash karmani ityasti adau jashtvam bhavati sarvadapi hal sandhishu adau jashtvam bhavati so shad karmani there is jashtva then because this ka is a khar letter karkasha vyanjana right tatra kim bhavati dakarasya sthane chartvam bhavati shat karmani iti rupam shruyate samidh kushaha so samidh we saw dhakaranta jashtvam bhavati chet samidh kushaha iti bhavati dhakarasya sthane Tritiya Varnaha Adeshaha. Then this is again a jhal letter when followed by the khar letter. Kakaraha Karkasha Vyanjanam athava khar Varnaha. So the is replaced by the. So we get Samit Kushaha. Sarvadapi Jashtvam Adau Bhavati. Tadanantaram Agre Karkasha Vyanjanam asti chet Chartvam Bhavati. This is how it happens. So now what happens when, say for example, we have Bhagavat, a Takaranta Shabda itself. Okay. So Takaranta Bhagavat Upasanam Agre Svaravarnaha asti chet Jashtvam Kurmaha Bhagavad Upasanam iti bhavati. You cannot do Chartva because there is no Karkasha Vyanjana. Jashtva happens always, but Chartva requires a specific letter, that is Karkasha Vyanjana, to be there. Right. Similarly, Bhagavat Gita ityasti. Atrapi vayam Jashtvam kurmaha Bhagavad Gita iti bhavati. Bhagavat Tattvam ityasti chet kim bhavati? Atrapi Jashtvam bhavati, because it just says Padante jhal. Yatha Svare pare Jashtvam kritam, Mridu Vyanjane pare kritam, atrapi Jashtvam bhavati. Bhagavad Tattvam. Kintu atra agre kharvarnaha asti ityataha. Atra chartvam bhavati. If we apply chartva, it comes back to Bhagavat Tattvam. So we started with the Bhagavat Shabdaha asti. Sarvatrapi yatra yatra samasaha padantatvam asti tatra jashtvam bhavati. Kintu Svaraha athava mriduvyanjanam paratra asti chet jashvarnaha shruyate. It stops with jashtva. We hear the third letter. Agre Karkasha Vyanjanam asti chet. Jashtva, the chartva does not allow the jash letter to be heard. Ataha charvarnaha ityukte prathama varnaha eva shruyate, jashvarnaha na shruyate. So we are able to recognize jash only when there is a swara or mridu vyanjana. If there is a karkasha vyanjana, the effect of jashtva is cancelled by the effect of chartva. So chartva does not allow the third letter to be heard. It will further convert it into the first letter. Atayeva asmabhihi adau, generally when we study the rules for jashtva sandhi, we say Svare pare mridu vyanjane pare jashtvam bhavati. That is how jashtva sandhi is usually defined in basic levels. Why? Because that is where we hear the third letter. Atayeva udaharaneshu api kenachid uktam. Tatra svaravarnaha diyate mridu vyanjanam diyate. Because that is where we hear jashtva without further modification. If there is a karkasha vyanjana, tatra nishchayena chartvam bhavati. And you should always remember, the sandhi is like an assembly line. You cannot stop in between. You cannot say, I will do only jashtva sandhi and stop. Whatever are the possible sandhis which happen in a series, you have to go ahead and do all of them. So once you start with the process, we only end up with the final product. So because if it is a karkasha vyanjana, we don't hear the jash letter in it. That is why in beginner levels it is fine. And another thing I want to maybe use as a caution, because many of you are teachers. So when we are teaching at the beginning level, we should always know what to tell and what not to tell. Right? So if a person is studying Sandhi for the first time, most of the people in this course, it is assumed that you have already done 3 or 4 levels of other exams. That was the eligibility criteria for this, where a basic understanding of the Sandhis is there. So that is why we are now trying to refine what we have learnt earlier. So when we say Sware Mridu Vyanjane Pare Jashto Sandhihi Bhavati, it is fine for that level, because learners at the first level are able to easily understand and apply it. So what we need to move ahead, say if you want to step to Paninian grammar, is a slight refinement. What happens there is Jashtva occurs generally, but the effect of Jashtva is modified by other sandhis. Yada vayam agre shtutva sandhim pashyamaha, shtutva sandhim pashyamaha, sarvatrapi adau Jashtvam bhavati, tadanantaram anye sandhayaha bhavanti. So the final form matters on the combined effect of various sandhis. It is not a single sandhi. So to understand that, I have given. So yadyapi pustake, Chittur pustake api niyamaha uchyate jhalam padante jhalvarnasya jashvarnaha bhavati iti agre vivaranam na diyate kintu evam. So even when there is a karkasha vyanjana, jashtvam bhavati, tadanantaram chartvam api bhavati. So it appears, if you look at Bhagavat and Tattvam, it appears as if there is no sandhi. Why? The effect of Jashtva is cancelled by the effect of Chartva. So generally, if you say Bhagavat Tattvam, we don't mention any sandhi, which is fine. I mean, for a general understanding, there is no effective change. But the process has happened. Idam tu asmabhihi avagantavyam bhavati. So idanim we will try to do the sandhi in this way. Always do Jashtva first and then do Chartva if applicable. Of course, the examples selected here are all with Karkasha Vyanjana. So Jashtva is followed by Chartva, and then what is the form we will see. Okay. So Shash Padi ityasti. Ravi Shankar Mahodaya.
नमस्ते महोदय।
हाँ,
शश अधिकं पदी शकारस्य स्थाने डकारः भवति। षड्पदी तत्पश्चात् षड् डकारस्य स्थाने टकारः आदेशः भवति। षट्पदी इति अन्तिम वाक्य अन्तिमपदं भवति।
सम्यक्. So shash padi adau jashtvam bhavati chet shad padi anantaram shatpadi Vishnu shatpadi iti prasiddham stotram asti acharyanam Shankara Bhagavatpadanam. Kakubh patihi Shri Priya.
नमस्ते भगिनी। ककुब् पतिः ककुब् पतिः प्रथमा
किं भवति? ककुब् तृतीयवर्णः। आम्,
तृतीयवर्णः ककुब् पतिः। अग्रे पतिः कर्कशव्यञ्जनानि भवति, व्यञ्जनः भवति, अतः ककुप् पतिः।
Kakup patihi. So bha becomes ba and then ba becomes pa. So jashtva followed by chartva. Kakup patihi. Kakubh ityasya Dik ityartha, direction. Pati is the master. So what we call Dikpalaka. There are 8 devas who are the deities of the 8 directions. We call them Dikpalakas. So the same thing, Kakupatihi means a Dikpalaka. Okay, it is the same word now. For example, Dikpalaha. Atra kim bhavati? Malini Bhagini. Malini Peshwa. I cannot hear you. I think maybe you should check your microphone. Vijay Lakshmi.
नमस्ते भगिनी
Mm.
दिक् पालः अत्र ककारस्य जष्ट्वं भवति दिक् पालः पुनः पकारः चर्त्ववर्णः अतः चर्त्वं भवति दिक्पालः इति एव
सम्यक्. So तत्र आदौ ककारस्य जष्ट्वं भवति चेत् गकारः, पुनः चर्त्वं भवति चेत् ककारः. So we don't see an effective change. किन्तु अत्र जष्ट्वं चर्त्वं उभयं भवति. So both of them have happened in a sequence. Okay. Aparajita. Yes.
नमस्ते महोदय.
सुहृद् पुत्रः अत्र जष्ट्वम् अभवदेव अतः सुहृद् पुत्रः इति पदं भवति. पकारः कर्कषव्यञ्जनमस्ति इत्यतः दकारस्य स्थाने तकारः आदेशः सुहृद् पुत्रः इति.
Samyak. So here Jashtva does not cause any change. Suhrud ityeva pratipadikam. Tatra Jashtvam kriyate chedapi Suhrud ityeva bhavati. Because Jashtva, we already have a third letter. Jashtva will not cause any change. Agre chartvam kriyate chet Suhrut putraha iti bhavati. Okay. Then Samidh Panihi. Vandana.
Namaste Mahoday. So Samidh is a Pratipadika by itself. It will not change to the third letter. So Samidh Panihi only.
Why did you say Jashtva doesn't happen?
Just like in the previous example, Suhrud and...
No, there Jashtva happens, but it is already third, so you still have the third letter, that's all.
Oh, okay. So Samidh and Panihi. So Samidh plus Panihi. And then in front of Ta we have Pa. So again it will become Samidh Panihi.
What was the first you said?
The
Samidh.
first one is Samidh Panihi.
Takara, first letter.
Yes.
How?
Oh, sorry. Third letter. So Samidh Panihi. Sorry. Samidh plus Panihi. And that will change to Samidh Panihi.
Samyak. So Samidh becomes Samidh. Okay. Because Jashtva. Jashtvena dhakarasya dakaraha. Here you have dakarasya dakaraha, so you don't see the change. Everywhere samase padantameva. Even though we hear the pratipadika, it is a pada. So padante dhakarasya dakaraha and then samit panihi. Takaraha bhavati chet samit panihi iti bhavati.
Thank you.
Samyak. Idanim we will split the sandhi again. Try to retain in the pratipadika form itself, because all these are again samasas, and this is where we see chartva sandhi. The examples for chartva sandhi we have to find in these examples. Okay. Prema Bhagini.
Sharat Kalaha. Earlier it should have been Sharad, third letter. Because of Chatva Sandhi, it has become Sharat Kalaha, first letter.
Samyak. So Sharad Shabdaha, Sharat, Sharadau, Sharadaha. Sharad means autumn ityarthaha. So Sharad Kalaha, Chartva Sandhihi kriyate chet Sharat Kalaha. Because it is a Karkasha Vyanjana, the gets converted to ta. Preeti Govind.
Namaste Mohoday. Asmat Putraha. It will be Asmad Putraha.
Samyak. So Asmad Putraha, Dakarasya sthane Takaraha. We are doing the Chartva. Because Pa is a Karkasha Vyanjana.
Dhanyavadaha.
Samyak. Girija. Girija, please unmute yourself.
Namaste Bhagini.
Ha.
Anustup Chandaha. Anustup Chandaha. Shatva Sandhi. It will become Anustup Chandaha.
What is it? Sorry.
Anustup.
B. Okay.
Bakarasthane Bakaraha Vartate. Ataha Anustup Chandaha.
Correct. So if we go even behind, the actual Pratipadika is Anuštubh. Okay. So first we do Jashtva. Jashtva converts Bha to Ba, and then it gets converted to Pa. Anushtup Chandaha. Samyak. Ha. Roshni. Bhagini.
Tat Kale. Ka iti Karkasha Vyanjanam asti. Ataha Tad Kale Dakarasya Pratama Aksharam Bhavati Chatva Sandhi. Ataha Tad Yoga Kale.
Tad Kale Tat Kale. Samyak. Okay. Then Rama R.
Yes, Beni.
Ha.
Samid Patram. Dakarasya sthane Karkaha Vyanjana asti. Pare. Samid Patram.
Samid Patram, and even behind is Samidh. The Pratipadika is Samidh. So Samidh plus Patram. First we do Jashtva, it becomes Samidh Patram, then Samit Patram. Dhanyavadaha. So we will stop here today's class. After a few announcements, I will answer if there are any questions. So before we do the Mangalam, last class I had announced a project work. A lot of people, I think, have messaged me and I have not been able to answer everybody individually. So the project work is to create a cheat sheet or a chart or table, any pictorial representation covering all the Swara Sandhis. So we have the general rules, Savarna Dirgha, Guna Vriddhi and etc. And the special rules, Vriddhi, Pararupa, Avang. You should cover both, not just the general rule. And I saw in some of the ones only partially it is covered. Try to cover as much as possible completely. All the sandhis that we have learnt in Swara Sandhi, special rules and general rules. Because the purpose is to make sure we also learn the special rules. Okay. And you can make, for specific words also, you can make a list. So no explanations. Please don't write in detail about anything. Maximum 2 pages, which you can create either digitally or write it in hand and take a photo. It is completely left to you. We will evaluate the projects and share the best work. So to upload the project, so I had not yet given the instruction. So if you have sent on WhatsApp, it's not possible to track. So on the course page, we have now added this Swarasandhi project. So you have to go to that. It is after Prakriti Bhava, that is after the previous class, you have this project. So if you go in, you will see this attempt now button. If you click on it, you will see this place to submit. So you have to browse, select your file, and then submit the assignment. So you can submit only one file. Okay. So if you have 2 pages, you cannot submit 2 different files. Please convert into a single PDF file and upload. Okay. So convert into PDF, or if it is only 1 page, you can upload either as an image or as a PDF. Make sure it is clear and it's readable. Don't upload multiple files. It allows zip. So if you have many pages, first of all, don't do many pages. Do maximum 2 pages is what has been specified. The intention is to be precise and compact, not detailed. So you do not have to explain any Sandhi rule at all. Just a visual representation, maximum 2 pages. And even if you have 2 pages, please see if you can convert them to a single PDF file. If you need help, there are many easy ways to convert it into PDF. You can reach out to some of the senior students and take their help, and you can submit. You can only submit once. So make sure you are fully ready and submit the correct file. I'll just show it on the website also. So if you go to your dashboard, and you go to the course. So if you scroll down, you will see after Prakriti Bhava, you have the Swarasandhi project. So you just have to click and you see here. So you can click on the attempt now. So the instructions are here. Okay, so there is a PDF. It's just whatever I showed, the same slide is there. So here, this right portion is where you have to submit. So you have to click on browse and you have to select some file from your system, and then you can submit. Okay, that is all. It's a simple process. So please submit through the portal. We will not be able to track anything that you send through WhatsApp because it goes away. I mean, if I don't see for 3 days and then it says the file is no longer available and so on. Okay. So please upload here. You can send a photo or you can do a PDF. You can take a photo of what you have written and send. That is fine. 31st January is the last date for submission. Is the project compulsory? I mean, it's your wish. None of our components, like say exams or anything, it's not compulsory, but recommended. Okay. So it's purely a practice, which I am sure will help you in getting a comprehensive understanding of the Sandhis. Okay. Okay. You can add examples for special ones. Even for general ones, you can add examples. That is your wish. You can, I mean, you have how you want to put it. It's there. Okay. Can it be PPT? Yes, but PPT converted to PDF. You will not be able to upload a PPT directly. So PPT converted to PDF you can upload. Okay. So that was the first. The second announcement, which many of you have been asking, is about the dates for the Chittoor exam and the results. We have received the results of the previous cycle, but we are collating it, and there are some certificate issues that we are trying to sort out. We will announce it soon. And even the registrations for the next cycle, we will announce within the next week. Okay, so please wait. We will announce it very soon. That is it for today. We will do the Mangalam. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guror matirasti gurau mama pahi guro. Vakyakaram vararuchim bhashyakaram patanjalim paninim sutrakaram cha pranatosmi munitrayam.